So today's lesson is 111, and it's reasonable answers. So reasonable just means we are going to guess an answer that we think could actually be the answer. So we're going to estimate. So we're just trying to figure out what is our best guess. So it says at the top, you can estimate the sum or difference of fractions using the benchmarks 0, half, and 1. A number line can help you determine which benchmark each fraction is closest to. Use benchmarks of 0, half, and 1 to estimate the sum or difference. Then find the actual sum. So you're always going to look at estimating first, using your number line. So, for instance, we have 1/4 in number 1. So 1/4, if I were to cut my number line in fourths from 0 to 1, I could make little tick marks. And this would be 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So then I think, okay, 1/4, using my benchmarks, is closer to half than it is 1. So I'm going to write half as an estimate. Then we need to look at 7/8 and decide what is 7/8 closest to from my benchmarks. Is it close to 0, 1, or half? So again, you can go ahead and mark. Easiest thing for me is to put fourths. Okay. And then I can put tick marks in between to cut it into eighths. So I'd have 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, and 7/8. So 7/8 is closest to 1, so that's going to be my estimate. So if I add half plus 1 together, my estimate would be 1.5. But now I actually have to find my real sum. So we're going to go ahead, since I have lowest terms, or low numbers, I'm going to go ahead and do my quick way of solving. So I'm going to multiply my denominators. 4 times 8 is 32. We can multiply across. 1 times 8 is 8. And 4 times 7 is 28. And we're going to go ahead and add those two together. So 28 plus 8, so 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. It's 36 over my denominator of 32. But that is an improper fraction. So when we have an improper fraction, we need to put it back into a mixed number to get our actual sum. So let's go ahead and make some more room. So we have 36 over 32. So we need to divide. How many times can 32 fit into 36? 1 time. We're going to see what's left over. So 6 minus 2 is 4. So we would have 1 and 4, 32. But both of those numbers are even, so I know I can simplify. And I know that 4 can go into 32. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. And 32 divided by 4 is 8. So my sum would be 1 and 1/8. So I want you to go ahead, replay this if you need to. Use your number line up top. If you want to get a piece of paper and have a number line so that you have it for multiple problems, go ahead. But just remember that you are estimating first, using your number line. So draw pictures, find out where it is closest to, and then add those to get your sum. And then make sure you're finding the actual sum or difference. If you have any questions, please raise your hand.